Getting aesthetic is easy, actually. Quick story about me. I went from skin and bones, chubby, little boop, little bloop, then kinda lean. Don't ask me why I got 4 legs, but yeah, I got a 4 pack. And then I came to aesthetic. You know, apparently all you need is biceps and abs in your aesthetic, okay? Forget the shoulders, forget the chest, you just need the abs, okay? But here's the problem. Here is the problem. There is way too much information on the internet, way too much misinformation on the internet. So many different people that is not good information. We have to sift through all of this. We got the fad diets, fur flying all over me. We got fad diets, vegan, carnivore, fruit diet. We got all these diets and they're just a lot of noise, okay? And then we also got volume tolerance. We're doing too much or are we doing too little volume? Stuff like that, okay? And then we got juice heads all over social media, okay? We got juice heads that are claiming they're natty. We got juice heads giving advice to natties on how to lift. Bro, you are not natural. It's not going to work the same way for people that are not natty. You understand that when people are on PEDs, they don't even have to work out. They gain muscle just from being on. Now, I'm not saying you just get gains automatically. You just get a little bit. It's literally proven, okay? Literally proven. So yeah, these juice heads are all over the internet, and they're providing false expectations. And then we also got the people with really elite genetics providing false expectations. We got influencers influencing millions of teenagers to hop on juice. Sad, bro. Sad. Sad. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna say this. If you are natty, take everything these people say with a grain of salt. Their actions and what they do should not apply to you. They are not natural. They will recover way faster and grow way faster. It's not even comparable. So let's get into getting aesthetic. When it comes to getting aesthetic, there's this thing called the 80-20 rule, which basically says that, real quick, I made a school community for people just like you that are on a journey of building an aesthetic physique or just have fitness goals. In this community, you'll get a course that literally holds your hand on how to become aesthetic. And you also get people on the same exact path as you talking every day in the group. You also get daily inspirational posts from me and others. These posts will keep you driven to achieve your goals. And you'll also get daily wins, what people are doing on the day-to-day basis that they're doing to work towards their goals. You'll get posts of like me, for example, saying what I hit that day or anything else I may be working on. Or you get posts from other people saying what they are doing. And you'll also get answers to any question you may have. 20% of your actions leads to 80% of your results, right? 80-20. Here's a little graph to show y'all nice and pretty, okay? 20% of your actions lead to 80% of your results, okay? And when it comes to building an aesthetic physique, there's 3 huge actions we must master. The rest is noise or marginal benefit. Huge action number 1 and the most important if you want to get aesthetic, okay? You can lift all the weights in the world. You can sleep all you want. But if this is wrong, you probably will not get aesthetic. Your diet. Okay. You need a good diet. You need the good micronutrients, macronutrients, and you need enough protein, carbs, and fats in a healthy way. This will help you tremendously in building an aesthetic physique. Number 2, these all build on each other. They're all really important to build an aesthetic physique, okay? These are the 3 huge actions that lead to 80% of results in building an aesthetic physique. Number 2, sleep. Sleep. You need high quality sleep because this will lead to you recovering and building muscle. When you sleep is when your muscle builds. When you recover, you feel better, your muscles feel better, okay? This is when you grow. Sleeping also will increase your zest for life. It'll make you more disciplined to follow the diet and actually going to work out. When you sleep like a baby, you feel way better. You're a happier person when you get enough sleep in, okay? Everybody knows this. You ain't gonna be all groggy to everybody in the freaking wherever the heck y'all do. Alright, number 3. You gotta know the right information and what to do. This is why it's so important to skip all these BS stuff that doesn't matter. You have to ignore all the noise. Focus on the main thing. And the main thing is knowing exactly what workouts to do to build an aesthetic physique. How much volume to do, the frequency, all this stuff. Now, if you're a beginner, just show up to the gym consistently, okay? But this is for people that are a little bit past the beginner stage and they've been working out for a while now. There's a reason so many people stay stuck for years in a little chubby or kind of lean, but not like aesthetic lean. Because they're not focusing on the main thing, your diet. But So you need to know the right information and know what to work out. Okay, the aesthetic muscles. But it's not just knowing it. You have to act. You have to act on what you know and actually apply this information. Because you can know the best diet in the world. You can know the perfect workout routine, the workouts, and all the aesthetic muscles and how to grow them. But if you do not act and put in the work, nothing will change, brother. Nothing will change. All right, so from there, we will go to, boom. This is the law of compounding, okay? I know I said building an aesthetic physique is easy, actually. To be honest, that is not true. It is not very easy. It's actually very simple. You have to be disciplined, though, okay? Law of compounding. This is small actions daily lead to huge results, okay? And what are these small actions that we can do daily that leads to an aesthetic physique? Showing up to the gym and doing the right exercises. Getting high quality sleep. Eating high quality food. Simple. You do those 3 things right and you do it for 2 to 3 years and put the work in, you will see results, okay? Unless you have elite genetics or hop on a steroid cycle, you will not skip this phase. You have to go hard in the gym for 2 to 3 years. Understand this. And the better your diet, the better your sleep, and the better your knowledge in doing the right workouts, the faster you will build this physique, okay? Are y'all understanding? And here's a little chart I drew for y'all. So the memory of you putting in the work, eating the right foods, getting high quality sleep, it'll be in your mind if you did it today. It'll be in your mind if you did it yesterday, okay? Your memory of it stays pretty clear in your head, okay? But over time, you forget the memory of it, right? The stuff you did a year ago, right? The food you ate a year ago, the sleep you had a year ago, the workouts you did a year ago. You kind of forgot about it, right? But as time passes on, you continuously do this, the effect happens. All right, I don't know what I'm drawing. The effect happens, okay? And you see the results from what you did here. What you did here led to this, the big result, okay? And you have to understand what you do today, you may not see. You may not see the effects of what you were doing today. But 6 months from now, 8 months from now, a year, 2 years from now, watch how vastly you change. And you have to understand everybody will grow differently. Everybody will progress differently. You got some people with elite genetics, they'll get there quicker. Some people with subpar genetics will get there slower. But I do not care what your genetics are. You do this for 2 to 3 years, you will be a more aesthetic version of yourself. Stop comparing yourself to everybody and look at yourself. And that right there is how to build an aesthetic physique simply, okay? Not easy. Put in the dang work. Let's go.